Hello, hi guys, and thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I'm your girl Malda Memes, and if you're new here, please subscribe and put on that notification bell so every time when I post a video, you'll be the first one to get notified. And today I'll be telling you a story that I've not told anyone, but I thought since definitely you're bored at home, so I thought this is the right time to tell stories. And so it was just this time when I was coming to Qatar, and I was supposed to fly in with a group of ladies since we all used an agency to come here, but I delayed in making my payments done, so I had to travel all by myself. And remember, this is my first time in a plane. This is my first time traveling long distance away from home, and so I was traveling alone, and my family took me to the airport and we hugged each other, the goodbyes and all. And now I was inside the airport. I had to wait some hours before I could get into my plane and we could take off. So when I was just checking in my luggages, that place of checking in where they have to weigh your luggages and see if you have exceeded the maximum kgs that you're supposed to have, and there was this dude standing behind me. So he just stopped me and I checked back, and there was this dude. He was in a suit, he looked respectable. He introduced himself and he told me he was from Kenya and asked me where I was heading to. I definitely told him I was coming to Qatar, and he asked what for leisure or for what. I told him I was coming to Qatar for work, and he told me he was just from Kenya and coming back to Qatar. Actually, he was Russian and he was a little bit, he wasn't young and he wasn't old. He was just in the middle of young and old, And he introduced himself and that was it. So we parted way because I was in front of him and he was behind me. So we had to part ways, and I thought that was it. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to know people, always be friendly. So I went inside and I sat, and there's these places where they sell a lot of stuffs. You can go and you can go just to waste time as you wait, and there's a place you can eat, there's a place to have coffee inside the airport as you wait, because people have to wait maybe sometimes for 1 hour, 2 hours. It depends at what time your plane is taking off. So I'm seated. I see this dude, the same dude who introduced himself. He comes toward me and he said, "Oh, so you're here. Do you mind I wait with you?" I'm like, "Oh, since I don't have anybody to talk to and I'm traveling alone, okay, I wouldn't mind to have some company these few hours." It was like, I don't know, 2 hours or 1 hour. I can't really quite remember because that was 1 year ago and I'm not really good with time. So I told him, okay. And that's when we started talking. We started getting to know each other, and we started sharing how he started giving me the experience, how my country is nice and all. Definitely, if you've been to Kenya, that's the nicest place. I'm not bragging, I'm just proud and feeling blessed, So we were waiting, and yeah, now in the plane. But the thing is, we were in different classes. My ticket was for the economy. Was an economy ticket, and his ticket was at the business area. So I was fixed as, okay, at this point the aim was we wait and keep each other company, but now the plane is here, we can just go separate ways and maybe pretend this never happened. But now we check in. I put in my luggage, the hand luggage, and I'm settled. I was seated at the economy area in the middle row, at the middle seat, in between these two other strangers. So there was nothing really fun staying in the middle, If I could be asked, I would want to sit at the window because it's my first time traveling. I want to experience everything. I want to see everything, how people see it from up there. I wanted to see that. Okay. So we sit and I start talking to these other people. There was a lady and a guy beside me. I'm in the middle, but it was quite uncomfortable. But you couldn't switch seats because the whole area is occupied. The whole economy area is occupied. So before the plane took off, this guy again, he comes from the other side of the business area and comes to the economy class and asked me, do you want to come and sit with me at the economy area, no, at the business area? And I'm like, is it allowed? Will I get myself into trouble? Because that's the first thing you want to know. You don't want to get yourself into trouble and you have to be told, oh, go back to your to where you are. That's embarrassing in the first place. You don't want to put yourself in such embarrassment. And I asked him, where is your seat? Are you seated near the window? Because if you're seated in the window and you would allow me to sit at the window, I would come sit with you. And he was like, yeah, come. I'm seated next to the window and you can actually have the seat next to the window. And that was it. And he took my stuffs. He helped me with my hand luggages because I wanted to shift because I wouldn't feel comfortable if my luggage is on this side and I'm seated on this area. No, I want to sit with all my stuffs on one area. He helped me move and I got to sit at the window. I got to experience everything that I wanted and it was nice. Well, this is where the drama starts, like you've let a stranger in, because definitely that's a stranger, but you're letting them in the sense of being friendly and having some company. You're not letting them in because you want something more, but this is where I knew the real intentions of this dude, and this is where I start seeing why he was really doing all that, but I have to break it down for you. But since the video is so long, stay tuned next time. I'll finish the story next time, but right now the video is too long and I made some video about 60 minutes and people complained it's too long, so I don't want to make the same mistake. So stay tuned for next time. I'll tell you the whole story and how it ended with this stranger and what he really did to me and why I really don't like strangers anymore. And thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing, and always thanks for supporting me. I'm grateful and I love you guys so much. Stay safe and take care. Bye.